Can the cards predict the right path for you? Fork in the road tarot time. Left path, right path. If you want a personalised one for your situation, same day guaranteed. They're only 20 quid. Recorded tarot with Urban Warlock Healing. Just go to my website or the link if it's available. Right. So I want you to start by getting clearly in your mind path A or choice A, depending on the situation. So let's shuffle. Let's find out. So let's go for path A. These are collective. Please remember that. Oh dear, I've got cats in the background. Right, okay, so path A, we start off with the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is one of the Divine Feminines. She's Divine Feminine on a more spiritual based level. Now she's about balance, duality, what I preach. Okay, she's connection with spirit, she's intuition, she's boss bitch energy. So I feel like your awareness, your intuition will be ramped up if you go for path A so far. We then got the Page of Wands. Wands fire action, Pages more youthful energy. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Don't have the full motion of the knights. More about giving something a go. Now I feel like this is an energy within you. The Page of Wands is about getting out there, trying things, dipping your toe in the water. Six of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. This card's about going on to calmer waters. Now there is some sorrow attached to it, hence why we've got the figure there cloaked with the head down. But it's about going on something new. We're not talking about deep despair. We're just talking about there's going to be a little bit of sorrow and sadness in regard to leaving the current situation, the current environment behind. All right, let's continue. Right, so by making this choice, it is going to trigger somebody because we've got the King of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think words we use. Kings are masculine energy, queens are feminine energy. In tarot, we talk about energy, not gender. Can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. King of Swords in the upright position is how I describe my reading style. Blunt, direct, to the point, here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Reverse position, King of Swords is paranoid, says nasty things, and can indicate narcissistic tendencies. Five of Wands, Wands fire action. This is the fight or fallout card. I am going to say because of that King of Swords, it will flare up some kind of argument. Okay. Overall outcome card. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Right. So the Wheel of Fortune for me talks about either the energy around us or the way we're thinking about things. Now, if it's energetic, I like to stick to a game show theme because it's Wheel of Fortune. Right, so most of you will probably be too young to remember this, but there used to be a game show called the Generation Game, and there were lots of different games, and one of the games was a conveyor belt, like at the supermarket, going along, and it had items like a microwave oven, fluffy toy, kettle, toaster, etc. And the idea of the game was to remember the high-value items, okay? Now, in this version, it's just good stuff coming. Now, it's in the reverse position, so you're on gladiators, you're facing the travelator, and you cannot get up that damn thing. Now, I feel it's more to do with the way you're thinking about things because something's flared up with this King of Swords. So I want you to imagine you're driving your car, it breaks down. You've got two ways to think about it. Upright position, you go, that shit, car's broken down. I'm going to take it to the garage, it's going to cost me money, but it's a car, sometimes do it. Reverse position, we get into this mindset of, oh my God, I'm cursed. Nothing ever works out for me. The problem is we're then negatively manifesting. We're putting out their negativity, okay? And it's because of the King of Swords energy there. Obstacles or blockages. You've been downstairs this entire time, and then I start working, and you appear like a bad smell. The Magician. So the Magician is the manifestation card. The obstacle or blockage here is thinking that you can manifest this situation better when it's all about actually taking that action. Removing any blockages. Knight of Wands, Wands fire action, Knight's forward motion. So we've already identified that you're the page. So what you're actually being asked to do, when that King of Swords in the reverse appears, just get on your horse and get out there, okay? Just you know, yes, you don't have all the answers, but just press through. Yes, baby. Right, so let's go for path B. So it's one of those funny readings where path A might still be the right choice because it's saying on your current path this is the most likely outcome. It's not saying that you shouldn't do this path. It's just to say be aware that it's going to trigger somebody that's going to cause some fallout, and it could put you into a bit of a negative spiral. So let's go into path B and see if that one's looking any clearer. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Moo. 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 Right, so path B. So we start off with the Seven of Cups in the reverse position, Cups, Water, Emotion. So you're the silhouette in the foreground there. That's supposed to be a big cloud out the cloud, Seven Cups. Out of every cup, there's something different. Talks about an abundance of opportunities on an emotional level. Can talk about your manifestations and your wish fulfillments. Now, it's in the reverse position. By at least starting this path, it's going to put that abundance on hold. We then got Judgment card. Talks about either internal or external judgment. Now, because this is flanked by the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse, I'm going to have to go for external judgment. There's people around you going, you deserve better than this. Nine of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action, Nine's reflection cards. Upright position, this is one of my favourite cards. We call him the Wounded Warrior. You're the chap there. It's going to be too hard to see, but he's got a bandage on his head, one on each arm. This guy's been through the ringer. This guy's been to hell and back. And in the upright position, he's looking back and he's going, do you know what? I might be beaten, blooded, battered and bruised. I might have kept pulling the rug out from underneath me, but I'm still standing. And it's in those moments, if you play your cards right, excuse the pun, that is how you step into your power. Reverse position, feeling defeated. Okay. Continue. Yes, baby, baby. Talkative. Right, we then got the Chariot. So the Chariot card for me talks about either the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right. Now, if it's energetic, I describe the Chariot as a little bit of a juggernaut. So it takes a bit of time to get the wheels in motion, but once it picks up speed, it's going to plow through everything like a freight train. If it's questions of should I do it, is the time right, the Chariot says yes. We then got the Hierophant in the reverse position. So the Hierophant's one of the divine masculines. Is divine masculine on a more spiritual base level. Upright position, he can talk about learning, developing, growing, going on a journey of self-discovery, going on a journey of self-discovery. Who am I? What am I? What's this all about? What's my role? What's my purpose? The other way we can go in the upright position is Zodiac, relates to my star sign of Taurus, sticking some kind of tradition. It's in the reverse position. It's either avoiding that calling, that need to develop and grow, or breaking away from some kind of tradition. You're on the cards, baby. Come on, good girl. Right, overall outcome card. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So in the upright position, this is about going, who am I, what am I, where am I going, what do I want? It's in the reverse position, holding off on doing that. So yeah, it feels like path B is more stagnant. It's about kind of giving up, feeling defeated. The universe is going, just go for it anyway, but you're avoiding doing that. Okay, so obstacles or blockages. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Swords there, where we think, words we use. Again, it's going to be a bit too hard to see. You're the lady there, bound and blindfolded. You can't see her arms because they're behind the back. They're behind the back, holding onto the rope, holding onto the rope. She said the blindfold off. Self-imposed restriction. Now, it's in the reverse position. So the obstacle or blockage on this path is that you've already taken that restriction off. You've taken the blinkers off to the situation. So path B is just stagnation. Removing any blockages. The Devil. Okay, so the Devil card for me talks about either leaning on toxic crutches and vices or being chained to some kind of toxic karmic energy. I'm going for the latter. What it's basically saying is that the current situation, you're stuck in devil energy anyway. So yeah, it's what, like I said a moment ago, it's one of those funny ones where path A, yeah, it's going to be tougher. Yeah, you could end up kind of dipping because of that King of Swords energy, but at least you're trying, at least you're making an effort. If you can just get on that horse and ride out, get out of dodge, then you'll be fine. But it's having the confidence to do that. So yeah, for me, it's not clear cut, but I go path A.